Hey, let's play Dragon Age Inquisition.
Did the king's bastard think he could prove himself? It's far too late for that. Your whole life you left everything to more capable hands. The Archdemon, the throne of Ferelden. Who will you hide behind now?
Is that all it's got? I've heard worse than that from Morrigan.
If you didn't play Origins, Morrigan was a major character, and Alistair was actually the illegitimate son of the king and next in line for the throne, and turned it down because he did not want the job. Oops, wrong button. Get that back to the guy over here. Another pretty useless stat for us, willpower.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
No! There are two ways you can go here. There's a lower path and this upper path here. Pretty neat view. And it does loop around, so we're going to take the bottom path first. And freeze a few times on the way. A little bit about the Fade itself. More or less, it's a warped reflection of our reality. And the more natural an object, the less natural it appears in the Fade, because it doesn't really have anything to tether it more. Like those fucking rocks. Nah, why not?
What's with the water? Trying to prey on my deep fear of having wet calves?
These guys are still assholes. And over here's this little graveyard, and the headstones have fears of our companions on them. We don't have one, unfortunately. Bottle of Darkspawn blood for the Dreamer, add that off, and we're almost done with that particular sub-quest. And an edit for one of my recording fuck-ups. There we go.
Look!
Oh. Maker goes down like a chump. And you'll have to keep fighting spawns until that barrier strength over on the right completely depletes. Damn line in the sand. And finally. The Fade is certainly good for collecting these essences from the demons that you'll need for runes, so I guess there's an upside to fighting them over and over again. And now we'll head to that upper path. I usually do it this way because you don't have to double back very far. of the important stuff up here is kind of in the middle, so... Two Pride Demons, but at this point, they're really nothing more than a speed bump for us. And our last Dreamer over here. We have to find this little kid's stuffed animal. Sarah Snort. Sarah Snort's over here. He's a little stuffed nug. And there's one other thing up here. It's a little bit of a puzzle. This can get really damned annoying too if your teammates come and bump into you and make you hit the wrong thing, because then you have to start over. And out of it you get a little bit of loot. Sundering's not bad. The weapon's kind of useless, but... Now we're ready to press onward. This is a really, really long mission. Probably the longest one of the game. If you play through it and watch all the cutscenes from start to finish, it takes about an hour and a half.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature.
I can't hear you! This is our reward for doing all of the Dreamer things. The essence of perfection. If you are actually bothering to try and make the masterworks, not the added abilities, but the plus 10 to all attributes thing, that will give you 100%. But we don't bother with that because, again, I'd rather make things blow up.
The rift! We're almost there!
Don't say it like that. That guarantees another demon is gonna show up.
Well, let's see what we have here. That's ugly. I like the aesthetic, though. It's pretty cool. Bone pillars dripping blood.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you.
And here's our boss fight. The aspect of the nightmare is a souped up fear demon.
You cannot stand against me.
Back, demon!
He'll barrier himself. You have to fight him, and you have to fight his spawns in order to take his health down completely. Let's get some bees on him.
I grow fat on your fear.
these are reskin, well, not reskins. They're demons that we've all seen before. Unfortunately, we never got, ironically, spiders. That slow motion effect is really cool, though. Skulls flying around and shit.
You will die in agony! You are nothing!
This is the guy who's almost dead.
We're almost there!
See ya! But you might want to watch out.
How do we get by?
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Wardens caused this mess. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
We have a decision to make, and note it will say likely die, probably for DLC reasons later. You can choose Alistair, you can choose Hawk. We're not going to choose Hawk because it makes Varric very sad, and we don't want to make Varric sad.
Good luck.
Besides, he's just likely to die.
For the Wardens!
Honestly, I would have rather fought that thing. It looks a lot cooler. Yeah, I'm a badass.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
Well, that's bullshit.
Once they understand what really happened,
They'll be terrified. I, for one, am tired of giving fear demons anything to feed on. Let them have their story.
Bleh.
The Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself.
Oh, we do.
As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clorel's tragic mistake. Where is Alistair?
And we're gonna finally tell them, really, honestly, what we're all thinking. You dumb shits.
dead, thanks to all of you. He alone stood against Clorel's madness. If not for him, you'd be dead, or slaves to a servant of the Blight. And you repaid that by branding him a traitor.
Visitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
And the thread decided to go. We're gonna kick them the fuck out. They aren't vulnerable to corruption, by the way.
You leave. There was one warden among you who spoke up for what was right, and he's dead now. By the authority of the Inquisition, you are banished from Southern Thedas.
No.
A bit dramatic, if you ask me.
Hope we don't need him later.
Hawk will oversee your return to the Warden Fortress at Weishaupt.
That decision also pisses most people off.
I would stay, if you allow it, and continue our fight.
And you can kick Blackwall out if you feel like it, but he's been okay. We'll keep him.
Of course. I have never doubted your loyalty, Blackwall.
Solus and Cassandra are really the only people who'd approve of that decision, by the way.
Try not to start an exalted march on anything. And take care of Varric for me.
Hawk sent me one final report. She's on her way to Weishaupt. The Grey Wardens are gone as well. Adamant Fortress has been sealed. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
This is kind of a shitty thing to do, but we might as well use our perk.
Wardens are active in other nations. If we put out a discreet warning about the danger they pose,
We may improve our standing with nations already concerned about the Wardens. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
And this is one of those kind of false choices. It doesn't matter what you say or when you go.
She's holding a grand masquerade ball at her winter palace in Halam Shiral. Your invitation has been arranged. That is where the Venatori will strike. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
We'll be nice to Liliana. She's been through enough shit.
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
And that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm Subponicate Poster. Join us next time.